Hey guys. So story time. So I went to work, I was off for the race and then I went to Texas. So so I went to work and one of the ladies that I was working with, I was making a meal. It's the crab Alfredo. So okay, so they have a meat that they use specifically for the crab Alfredo, and then they also have a lump crab meat that they use for um, the queso. So of course, lump crab meat is more expensive than the other crab meat. So when I came back, I was like, okay, I'm ready to prep the crab queso. So the girl told me, oh girl, it just was so funny, y'all. I was just laughing so much because I was like, what? So she said, well, they want you to pick the snow crab legs. And she said, I told them, I'm not going to do that. So I'm just laughing. I was like, oh, well, we're not going to have no crab Alfredo today because they can use the lump crab meat. You know what I'm saying? So it came time to make the crab Alfredo because I was just going over the list with her. And I went to the manager and he said, I said, well, I went to the freezer, but I don't see the crab meat for the crab Alfredo. He said, well, we're supposed to, and he wasn't gonna say nothing. He didn't say anything. He didn't say out his mouth, right? And he said, oh, the other girl, she know what's supposed to happen. And I said, well, no, you're the manager. You want the crab Alfredo, you're requesting, I think, 10. So, okay, there's no crab meat. And then I said to him, we have the lump crab meat. You can go in and open up the can and, use the lump crab meat, right? So he said, oh, you supposed to pick the snow crab leg. I said, sir, you can send me home right now. I'm not picking no crabs. In a world, Red Lobster. Excuse me. So what happens is we sell Barty crab legs, which are those huge crab legs, and then we sell snow crab legs, and we sell them by the weight. I think you can get like 8 ounces, or I might be wrong because I'm not really certain, but I think you could. I'm gonna say you could get like 8 ounces. So when you get to the 8 ounces, then if it's heavier than the 8 ounces, then you break off a leg. Everybody knows what a snow crab leg look like. So you might have 4 legs on there. If it's like 10 ounces, you only supposed to get 8. So you'll take 1 leg off. So the leg that you taking off, they call that, they send them back. What we call them in the store is a harvest. So I don't know if they go to, I don't know where they go. I've never asked, but we put them back in the freezer. Like any part that we don't use, we put it to the freezer, and they say that it goes to the harvest. I don't know if it feeds, if it goes to a shelter. I don't know. Maybe I should inquire about that. Or if you know the answer, then maybe you can answer it. But at any rate, so I said, sir, you could send me home right now because I'm not picking no crabs. I said, we have lump crab meat in there, and that's what we're gonna have to use. So he got on the phone and called the other manager, and so he ended up using the lump crab meat um for the crab Alfredo, but I just thought that was so, I just could not stop laughing. Y'all should have seen me in there. I mean, I wasn't like rude with him, but I did tell him he could send me home because I'm not picking crabs. I did say it, you know, I'm not there to pick crabs. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. So and it's a lot because you have to have, I think the crab Alfredo takes 4 ounces. I think it's 4 or 6 ounces of crab meat. Can you imagine? Oh. So I just thought that was hilarious. I just could not stop laughing. I could not stop laughing at that. So that's what happened. So another thing that happened is when I first started at Red Lobster, I started as a server assistant. I'm trying to get these names right, where I would assist the server taking food out, clean tables, host, seat people, things of that nature. And then I did serve a table one time. If you look back in my video, I had one table and they were so excited. They was like, we want you. I said to people at the people table that they was like, no, we want you. So they allowed me to do serve the table. So and I've been in prep, I think, since May. And so I haven't been out there, you know. But today, one lady said, I got to go home to my family. I'm leaving. And then the manager was like, can you go? Can you be a host? I was like, yeah, it's no problem. So I was there. I spent like 10 hours there today. But that was something else. He was like, I'm like, why y'all got me in the middle or something? Because he called me into the office. And the lady was still there. And he was like, can you go to the front? Because, you know, she needed. I was like, he would need to take some classes or something. I don't know. That thing was funny. I just went right back out. I said, sure. You know, I would do it because he had mentioned it to me earlier about hosting, but I didn't know it was for today because we were open today until 8 p.m. So it was, I'm going to say it was a little slow, but about 2, 3 o'clock, oh, it was on and popping up in there. So I thought it was for another day that he wanted me to host, but some people called off work, so they didn't show up. And then you had a lady there, but she said, oh, no, I got to leave. So I was there all day today I got there 9:30 until about 8 o'clock. I think it was like 7:50 when I left. Okay, so that's my story time, y'all. Red Lobster said, pick crabs. No, sirree, Bob. Bye, y'all. I hope y'all had a good Christmas. My son really loved his gifts. He's a Cowboys fan, so I spoke with him, and he's just like, oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, Mom. So, hope y'all had a good Christmas, because I did. Bye, y'all.